Part 3 of the lesson. Let's get it. So, fair use under the copyright statute of 1976. Okay, I'm not getting paid strictly for educational purposes. Fair use under the copyright statute of 1976.
Fair use, under the Copyright Act of 1976, allows limited use of copyrighted material for things like criticism, teaching, and research. It's determined on a case-by-case basis, considering the purpose of the use, the nature of the work, the amount used, and the effect on the market. For legal advice, consult a professional.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it right there. See? So fair use. I'm not getting paid, y'all. So it's not keying in. Still not giving me what I want. So that's all right. We don't spend too much time on it. So I'm not getting paid strictly for educational purposes. News reporting, teaching, commenting, research, and scholarship, so on and so forth. I'm not getting paid. I'm not monetized. So fair use. All right, let's watch some more of this video.
Looking for a car under $1,000? Yep, running, road ready, and perfect for getting around.
Okay, well, our reporting is at 47% based on your agency's own numbers. 47% have criminal convictions against them. But let's talk about the other number.
Wrong again. Absolutely. We'll get you the correct numbers so you can use them in the future.
Well, that's from your agency. Let's talk.
Brian, 82% of people saw that video. 53% think that he should be criminally charged for it. And then the Wall Street Journal comes out and they're reporting that there are incentives for ICE agents because they need to meet that insane 3,000 people a day quota, that they're getting rewarded even if they bring in people who then get released. These stories of Americans being detained saying, show me your papers. There was a veteran, U.S. veteran, who was on a Carnival cruise, a U.S. veteran on a Carnival cruise with his wife, who was taken out of his cabin, someone who served this.
What is the percentage? No percentage. Doing your mouth is hard.
Like, ICE isn't making, I don't even know how many mistakes a day in pursuit of Stephen Miller's 3,000 a day quota and getting paid
Let's
for
give Greg a chance.
Our local leaders have said that federal agents now outnumber local law enforcement and they don't give prior warning about their activities. So let's just step back and look at that, right? Trump's immigration enforcement push isn't just enhanced enforcement as they like to present it. It's a massive, overwhelming federal presence that even local police departments are describing as unpredictable, aggressive, and increasingly indiscriminate. So imagine what the people on the ground are facing here.
Follow up, why are we seeing Americans being asked on the street to provide proof of citizenship in Minnesota? Is that targeted enforcement? And are you advising Americans to carry proof of citizenship?
In every situation, we're doing targeted enforcement. If we are on a target and doing an operation, there may be individuals surrounding that criminal that we may be asking who they are and why they're there and having them validate their identity. That's what we've always done, and asking people who they are so that we know who's in those surroundings. And if they are breaking our federal laws, we will detain them as well until we run that processing.
There's still a lot that we don't know at this time, but what I can tell you for certain is that this is not sustainable. This is an impossible situation that our city is presently being put in. And at the same time, we are trying to find a way forward to keep people safe, to protect our neighbors, to maintain order. And we're in a position right now where we have residents that are asking the very limited number of police officers that we have to fight ICE agents on the street, to stand by their neighbors. We cannot be at a place right now in America where we have two governmental entities that are literally fighting one another. Why are we put in this position? We're put in this position because we have approximately 600 police officers in Minneapolis. far fewer that are able to work at any given time.
And when local police are saying federal agents are, quote, sweeping up U.S. citizens and profiling people of color, the political and operational implications are explosive. It is coming from those who swore an oath to uphold law enforcement.
Love this video? Support independent media and unlock exclusive content, ad-free videos, and custom emojis by becoming a paid member of our YouTube channel today. You can also gift memberships to others.
It's Midas Chuck. This is the dude channel. Y'all want to see more of his contents. I don't know why I can't see it. It's not showing. But anyway, let's go and continue on the lesson. So yeah, this is what we're seeing right now, man. These devils is showing their horns right now. Okay? And y'all been warned, been telling, we've been telling you. Okay, I stopped it. So yeah, they don't, while they supposed to been listening and repenting, our people chose to go after that bag. See, he said these devils said we will focus their attention toward money and material goods, so they may never know. So they may never connect with their inner self. We will distract them with fornication, external pleasures, and games, so they may never be the oneness of it all. Okay? Their mind will belong to us, for they will do as we say. If they refuse, we shall find ways to implement mind-altering technology in their lives, and this is what they have done. We will use fear as our weapon. Is this not what's going on right now? Okay, let's jump down here. It says, I'm gonna go right here. So it said we will keep them separated from the oneness by dogma and religion. We will control all aspects of their lives and tell them what we think and how. We will guide them kindly and gently, letting them think that they are guiding themselves. We will foment animosity between them through our factions. See, so they got people set up to bring that chaos. You got them ICE agents, and most of them probably the Klan members. Okay, it says, when a light shall shine among them, we shall extinguish it by ridicule or death, see? It said, whichever suits us best, we will make them rip each other's hearts apart and kill their own children. We will accomplish this by using hate, see, as our allies, see? That's what they do. And kill their own children. We will accomplish this by using hate as our ally, anger as our friend, see? The hate will blind them totally, and never shall they see that from their conflict we emerge as their rulers, see? They will be busy killing each other. They will bathe in their own blood and kill their own neighbors for as long as we see fit. We will benefit greatly from this, for they will not see us, for they cannot see us. They will continue to prosper from it said we will continue to prosper from their wars and their deaths, see? We will repeat this over and over until the ultimate goal is accomplished, okay? So yeah, as part of it, it said we will continue to make them live in fear and anger. Is this not going on right now? Through images and sound, we will use all the tools we have to accomplish this. The tools will be provided by their labels. See, now, hey, they don't got all the stuff that they need. Their tools that kill you all, you niggas. So they don't need y'all no more. All right. Now they even going out to their own. Okay, so we will use all the tools we have to accomplish this. The tools will be provided by their labor, see? We will make them hate themselves, see, and their neighbors. We will always hide the divine truth from them that we are all one. This they must never know, see? They must never know that color, say what? That color is an illusion. They must always think they are not our equal. Drop by drop, we will advance our goal. We will take over their lives, their land. Did they not do this to the Northern Kingdom? Resources. Did they just not go down there and and kidnap Maduro? Resources and wealth to exercise total control over them. We will deceive them into accepting laws that will steal the little freedom they will have. We will establish a money system. This is where we at right now. We will establish a money system. They already established the first one. And when Nixon took us off the gold standard. Actually, it was before that with Woodrow Wilson. Okay? Allowed these devils it was something he did in 1902 or 1911, somewhere around there when he was in office. I'm gonna have to do a little more research on it and get back with y'all on that one. But yeah, like they went off the gold standard in 1971, 72. I think the brothers did a lesson. Elder Apostle Gabar, Shalom, Elder, and the bishops out of Connecticut, they go into this all the time. They might do a lesson tonight. I normally, when I do this lesson here, they always come behind me and go into it. So look for Jacob Rock and the bishops out of Connecticut to come with it. Come on with it. And when they send the videos to me, I'm gonna send them to you all. Okay, let's keep going. It said we will deceive them into accepting laws that will steal the little freedom they will have. We will establish a money system. See, this is where we at right now. A digital money system that will imprison them forever, keeping them and their children in debt. Okay? They will, and see, hey, the money system they just created, are we not in debt? You see? It said, when they shall band together, we shall accuse them of crimes and present a different story to the world. For we shall own all the media. Do they not own all the media? We will use our media to control the flow of information and their sentiment in our favor. When they shall rise up against us, we will crush them like insects, for they are less than that. See, this is how this man feel about you, Jake. This is how they feel about their own kind, the poor of their own kind. It said they will be helpless to do anything, for they will have no weapons. See that now? That's what they trying to ban weapons now. We will see right here. Let's go right here. We will recruit. Say what? We will recruit some of their own to carry out our plans. You got Jake locked and loaded with these devils, man. When you join the military or try to run for senator or congressman, you part of them. Cause they go take a knee to this devil over there humping that wall. Okay? And by the way, they the one running this country. You got a foreign entity running the country. All right? They said Donald Trump, the first Jewish president. You see, they done took our heritage and claimed to be us. Okay? It says we will use our media to control the flow of information and their sentiment in our favor, and when they shall rise up against us, we will crush them like insects, for they are less than that. They will be helpless to do anything, for they will have no weapon. We will recruit some of their own to carry out our plans, and we will promise them eternal life, but eternal life they will never have, for they are not of us. The recruits, say what? The recruits will be called initiates and will be indoctrinated. See, a lot of these people have been indoctrinated to believe false rights and passage to higher realms. Member of these groups will think they are one with us, never knowing the truth. They must never learn this truth, for they will turn against us, see? For their work, they will be rewarded with earthly things and great titles, see? Clarence Thomas. Anita Hill, she was the Secretary of the State. You got the senators, all these senators and these congressmen. They working for these devils, man. They being controlled. Okay? It says these groups will think they are one with us, never knowing the truth. They must never learn this truth, for they will turn against us. For their work, they will be rewarded with earthly things and great titles, but never will they become immortal to join us. Never will they receive the light to travel the stars. They will never reach the higher realm, for killing their own kind will prevent passage to the realm of enlightenment. This they will never know. The truth will be hidden in their face. Okay, so close they will not be able to focus on it until it's too late. So this truth is this word, talking about this Bible. You see? Talking about this word, man. Because, hey, the Lord described them is in the Bible. That's Job 9:24. And some of the other scriptures talks about them. Okay? It said, so the truth will be hidden in their face so close, they will not be able to focus on it until it's too late. Oh, yes. So grand the illusion of freedom will be that they will never know they are our slaves. See? Read that again. Oh, yes. So grand the illusion of freedom will be that they will never know they are our slaves. And when all is in place, a reality we have created for them we will own them. This reality will be their prisons. They will live in self-delusion. So you got our people been living in self-delusion for over 500 years. Now the Lord waking us up out of that sleep. That's the belly of the dry bone waking up. And how that happened? Via the prophets, prophesying. Showing our people the way to read the Bible, how to read the Bible, and what to look for. But it come by listening and hearing, not bucking up against the Lord. When you go buck up against us, you bucking up against the Lord, the one who sent us. You ain't gonna learn this in them old Harley houses in them fucking churches. They teach you to be docile and weak. Okay? It said, when our goal is accomplished, a new era of domination will begin. But this time, hey, they being fooled. Cause this is the last hurrah, Jack. It said their minds will be bound by their beliefs, the belief we have established from the time immemorial. But if they ever find out they are our equal, we shall perish then. They must never know. If they ever find out together they can vanquish us, they will take action. They must never ever find out what we have done. For if they do, we shall have no place to run, for it will be easy to see who we are once the veil has fallen. Our action will have revealed who we are, and they will hunt us down, and no person shall give us shelter. This is the secret covenant by which we shall live the rest of our present and future lives. For this reality will transcend many generations and lifespans. You see? And it have, all the way up to now. It said this covenant is sealed by blood, our blood. We, the ones whom from heaven to earth came. This covenant must never ever be known to exist. It must never ever be written or spoken of, for if it is, the consciousness it will release the fury of the prime creator upon us, and we shall be cast into the depth from whence we came and remain there until the end time of infinity itself. So yeah, so hey, the death is talking about the pit which we're in right now. They ain't gonna go to the bottom. They gonna be in the pit. It's gonna be like trading places. You know, that movie where Eddie Murphy played in. See, once our people wake up out of sleep, then this devil, that's why they scared. That's why they doing what they doing, trying to use intimidation and fear. You know, all these tactics to keep Jake scared. Man, the Lord said we don't supposed to be fearing these people. We supposed to be fearing him. He controls these devils, okay? Now, let's go on and get some more scriptures. Close off. All right, see how much time we in. Y'all, hold on, bear with me. All right, okay. Shit. All right, so let's go and get these scriptures. Let's go back to the sword. So, okay, let me see where we stopped at here. So, yeah, we in Jacob's trouble, y'all. We here. We are here. I got more coffee drops in here. A couple more in. Okay. Y'all bear with me here. hot. Let me let it cool off. Open that container up. Cool off a little bit. Okay, let me see where we was at here. Okay, let's get I stopped at let me see here. Hey, go back to Lamentation chapter 4, verse 18. It said they hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. So the clearest sign of Jacob's trouble is when movement itself becomes stressful, uncertain, and mentally exhausting, even before any physical restraint is applied. See, and that's what's going on right now. Okay, and it's going, like I said, it's going to get worse. It said when people begin to alter routes, avoid public spaces, or hesitate to leave their home, captivity has already begun internally. This form of control is preferred by modern systems because it requires fewer prisons and fewer explanations. Psychological restriction is cheaper, quieter, and easier to deny. The scriptures describe this exact condition long before modern surveillance or enforcement agency existed. Let's read it again. It said, they hunt our steps and we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. So to hunt someone's steps does not require constant physical pursuit. Only the credible threats that any movement may result in confrontation. Streets become places of fear rather than passage signals. The loss of freedom without the announcement of martial law. This verse describes exhaustion, not panic, which is exactly what prolonged pressure produces. Okay, the feeling that our days are fulfilled reflects awareness that a chapter is closing. See, is that not going on right now? Not that hope is gone. All the stuff that I described in the covenant, in that covenant, has been going on. Okay, now these devils is showing their horn. They coming out boldly and professing what they have done and what they plan to do. You know, right now they meeting over there. The elder did a lesson on that. We're gonna watch some of that video in a little bit. I'm gonna go back into it. Elder Yashawama. It said the feeling that our days are fulfilled reflects awareness that a chapter is closing, not that hope is gone. When movement is restricted selectively, it reveals who the system considers disposable. This is why profiling is central to Jacob's trouble, because it narrows fear to a specific people. The end described here is not annihilation, but transition. So authority cannot itself explain itself. So when authority is repeatedly asked to justify its actions and responds with deflection, aggression, or changing statistics, it is revealing insecurity rather than confidence. Truth does not require constant revision, but lies must be adjusted daily to survive scrutiny. And that's what we're seeing. It said the inability to provide clear answers is a sign that enforcement has moved faster than wisdom. This is narratives collapse under questioning because they were built for compliance, not truth. So scripture explains what happens when truth falls publicly. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 59, verses 14 and 15. And judgment is turned away backwards, and justice standeth afar off, for truth is falling in the street, and and equity cannot enter, yea, truth falleth, truth felleth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. So this is what's going on right now, you know? So truth falling in the street means falsehood becomes acceptable in public discourse without shame. Justice stand afar off means it is technically available but practically unreachable. Equity being unable to enter describes institutions that reject fairness even when present with evidence. Those who refuse to participate in wrongdoing become targets rather than examples. This explains why law-abiding citizens feel increasingly vulnerable. Moral refusal is interpreted as resistance. This environment accelerates divine response, see? So when those charged with upholding the law refuses to display identification, avoid reporting, and acting without oversight, it signals that the system has deliberately removed the brakes that prevent